All right, so I got the Baler monitor put in, the accumulator put in here. I got to hook up, this rear is for the wool. We got to hook these switches up, and once we hook that up, Monday they're coming down to give her the once over one more time, and we will be done. Only problem with this tractor is whoever rented it before us, damn steering wheel don't lock up. And I didn't think that was that big of a deal, but it is a major deal trying to get out of this thing. Because this thing about this tractor, like our 8335 turns, she might turn that much to seat. But this bad boy right here, you can almost turn all the way to the back. I mean, I like this. It's really nice. Well, we'll see how she does, the 7210R. Pulling into the toy store. We're going to ride around and see what's in here. That's 680 like ours. 40-foot driver. Must be putting something new on it. What a nice used spare. I love that front feel. Get ready to hook the old draper up. Get her the hell out of here with all these freaking shit everywhere. Well, it looks like I gotta back her up a fraction. Probably still didn't come off there enough. Oh, yes it did, good. Look at all the bird crap all over it. Ugh. All right. Pretty cool. Need some rain, that's all we need really. I'll show you some of the wheat. Got some of it over here. This will be some of our first wheat. See how it goes. Mr. Ben Carmine bringing his tractor and planter home. He's all done with beans. We're making YouTube famous. Say hi to your fans, Ben. I just think that's funny as hell. Here he is, look, you see him in the rear view. I think so, right? I don't know. All right, well, it's 77 degrees. Corn needs rain really bad. It had 2 inches about 12 miles north of us. And we had maybe 2/10, and the corn's turned up again. We really need some rain. Really need some rain. I gotta get, that 75-day corn has gotta get some rain to help it mature quicker. I mean, it's going to mature quicker and it's going to be really short and it's not going to amount to shit. I needed to definitely get some rain and get some more height on it. I don't know what we're going to do. They're calling for some next week, but it's later in the week and they'll probably cancel that. The closer it gets, it'll, you know, to start at 90%, and then it goes 70%, and then 60%, and then 40%. Next thing you know, we don't get shit. We seriously need to put pivots up. If I had a pivot, I could grow 2 crops, corn on corn, or corn and beans, on that land, no problem. If I had a pivot. Our neighbors planted their corn 3 or 4 weeks after us, and they put pivots up last year, and they haven't had them on like I think they should have them on, but they got them on. And their corn is already taller than ours. And that's just because of you know, we haven't had rain a month other than a 10th here and 10th there. That's it. You just got that water, helps it mature, helps it get taller. Just with this 75-day corn, I don't know why I have to keep telling my parents this. They just won't do it. Just let's put a pivot on the home farm or my farm, just something. Trust me, one pivot, and I can put 2 crops on that field that pivot covers and get it paid for. I know I can. Stop farming like you did 1977. Let's farm now. I can get 2 crops off of that field that pivot's on in 1 year and pay for it. Just come on, good Lord. It makes no sense why we don't do it. This is Mr. Ben unloading his planter. Me and Mr. Johnny, we're gonna sit here and watch him work. You'll see yourself on YouTube, Mr. Johnny. What do you want to say to your fans? Look how strong he is. Look at his muscles. Here, let me zoom in on him. Look. He's so strong. Okay, we are coming to check the last field of corn that I planted. And see how it's turned out. I put nitrogen on it. See if it brought it back, because it was looking kind of rough. See the weak spots out there for some reason. Still haven't figured out why, but I don't know. I really hate that. Sprayed it. Weeds are starting to die, you can tell. I mean, it's not looking too bad. There is some weak spots to it. Nitrogen hadn't kicked in all the way, but I mean, it's really grown since I've done it. They got a 10th over here of rain. It kind of helped it. Helped wash some of that nitrogen and get the chemical going. Put any there. I should have doubled up on the nitrogen. I forgot all about it, so Dad said something. But by that time, I was already done. Headed home. Here's the opposite side. This is the better looking side. Got a little bit of nitrogen burn, but it'll go away in a week or two. Get a little bit more rain and really get it jumping. 111-day Pioneer. They put sludge over here to all this farm. Done. Should have put more nitrogen on these end rows. There's a wet spot I couldn't get. Now, I could have planted the farm now, it would have been perfect. We ain't had no rain. But it's the last farm, last field that I had to plant, so she is what she is now. She's got what she's gonna get to the end of her life. I see there was 2 weak spots right there. You could see them, or 3 of them. There's one, and then here's another one. I think that's more compaction than anything. That's where they were kept going back to the other field. I mean, the corn there, it's just weaker. And I did put a little bit more nitrogen there, but that just shows you what compaction. As you all know, that's what compaction does. I chisel plowed that 2 or 3 times too, where they rode the tractor back to the other field and kept using the same like runway on it. And I still busted it up, but that just shows you what compaction does. But it is what it is. So, like I say, the sludge is a good thing. Depends on how they're putting it down and how long it takes. But let's go look at some soybeans now. They should be coming up very, very nicely. Let's hope. Yeah, we got some nice looking beans coming up pretty. I gotta spray them though. They do got some grass in them. Some grass and some weeds. But they are thick and pretty. There's more of the early beans. They're coming up nice too. They just got a lot of weeds in them. Of course, that's how it is with planting it. And after you plant it, it seems like once you break that dirt up, they always pop up. Weeds do. Definitely got to get over here and spray these things majorly. They're coming up good though. I just gotta spray them. Pretty much it. Damn deer. See it's there. Get out of here. They get some kill permits and we just start smoking them. I can't stand the damn deer now. They will just eat you up. And everything. And groundhogs. Groundhogs are horrible when it comes to soybeans. Well, it didn't look bad. Well, I think she's ready to go. Other than Hoover's coming down here tomorrow and hooking the hitch up. But I got the cab stuff ready to go. I got the camera all set up so you can see the bales on the accumulator. There's one camera. That's the sun shining through. And then there's right at the accumulator. So it's nice monitor. That's the dump for the accumulators, the oiler. We put a switch in so we could turn it on and off, because if we didn't, it was just putting too much oil all the time on it. But she looks ready to go. Remember, if you like this video, then give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. It's free. Not much exciting going on until we get cutting wheat. So, talking about rain 3 or 4 days this week. Hopefully we get it. So wheat will probably be held off. So, I don't know.